What's going on, my brothers and my peace and my sisters? We over by Malcolm X and Lafayette, waiting for the 46 bus. It's 5 minutes away, so we're gonna have 5 minutes to talk. So today it was a good shift. We talked about the project that we're working on. It was a good shift, man. I walked from listen, I walked from Ridgewood, New York to let me tell you, I walked from Ridgewood, New York to Bedford Stuyvesant. So, oh yeah, surprise, yeah. So my body's kind of aching right now because I did all that walking, and I burn off like at least, let's say I burn off like these 15 calories a day. So usually that's a very good calories right there. So my shift was I started at 8 o'clock, and I'm done at 11. So the next step is the 46, and then we got the 44, and then we're gonna head home after that. So I hope, like most likely, I'm gonna catch a last till like for 11 o'clock. So yep, we kind of like did that carry, burned that shit, and it's raining outside, and we just bust that shit out. I ain't wanna waste time and just bust it out. So I just bust it out and get out the way. So I'm on Lafayette and Malcolm X waiting for the bus. So it's kind of like, busting it out, wearing it out and everything. Kind of like smooth it out a little bit. So what I learned today about mental is that basketball wellness is all about community and affordability, and we making it. A lot of people talk about, oh, let's make it affordability for American people. Yeah, we are, but it's a way how to do it, and it's not like say we gotta go through the Congress people to do it. We gotta go through the source to do that. So we just kind of waiting it out, and see how it is. So we waiting it out. I actually thought about, making things big for the community and, giving it back, try to believe in myself and trying to think big and not think small. I learned a lot from that. You gotta think big, always think big, and you always think big, you get ahead. Listen, always think big, you get ahead in life. Remember that. Because when you think big, you make a good difference in your life and try to build up from your curriculum and try to understand what it is to be grateful for what you have and what you don't have. So I think about that all the time. Just think big. So my encouragement to people is think big, and whatever you have, you work with it what you have, and then when you make the money, you put it up towards whatever you believe in, and you'll receive that joy in your life. It's no matter what you're going through in your life and you say, oh, I'm broke, turn that brokenness to rich. You feel me? Don't make that brokenness get you down and be depressed over whatever you have. Be thankful and grateful for what you have until it's gone. My message to people is don't worry about what your haters say about you. Just try to work out your differences and try to be grateful for what you have and what you don't have. Like I tell people, always be appreciative for what you have. Because what you have is going to be gone at the end of the day, and you're not going to have. And you trying to tell me, oh, you're going to have this and oh, you're going to have that. I eat it splashing everything in somebody's face. I tell people, be grateful, and to be grateful for understanding, because you was just like us growing up. You used to sweep the floors. You used to act like you used to work for custodian before you became rich and famous. So it's like you can't be rich overnight. You just got to pick it up from the bottom, work it with the top. You feel me? Because all the time it's like you don't know what you're going to have until it's gone. You feel me? You got to start right back down, because you're not going to end back up. Because when you start back down, you're going to end up thinking about what your life will be in 45 years from now. See? 10 to 15 years from now. So when I look at it as that, Your life is like a cycle, but once you build up that cycle, you're going to gain a lot of wealth from it, and you try to believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, you grow from that. I understand how it is, because the world out here, I tell people the world out here is very twisted, and you can't define the world as peaceful world. You can find it as let me tell you, you can find it as a world of encouragement. You feel me? So I ain't gonna tell you how it is before I understand it. But you gotta understand how the world is and how you're gonna activate the world. So my encouragement to people, activate the world the way how you want it. Don't make the negative decision, make the positive decision in your life. And try to focus on being into integrated lifestyle. I call it like that. A lot of drivers they do the select, look at that. And they don't want to do the yeah. Money making bus. That's the 46 right there. Select coming down. Nobody don't want to do the 44 select. They want to do the 46 line. Make the money, make the more barrier. And there's a local right behind it too. So, yeah. So I'm encouraging people to be positive and don't worry about your haters saying about you, and just try to think big and not be negative about it. So just to let you know how it is in life. Cause life is too short to make a decision that you don't want to regret. So I'm gonna just let you know that. Don't make a decision that you don't want to regret. And when you regret that decision, you're gonna look back and say, "Oh, I made the difficult choice in your life," and you don't realize what you're doing is wrong. So just letting you know, the 46 is about to pull up, and I'll see you at the bridge.